Hello, hello, hello. It's episode 2 of Dias Vidana and welcome to Konya. We found this lovely little cafe after going to the Mevlana Museum, stopped by to cool off really, had a lovely iced coffee. Look at how gorgeous the interiors are. At the Mevlana Museum, this is where Rumi is laid to rest, but this box is quite fascinating because it's said to have Prophet Muhammad's beard. You'll see a lot of people sniff the glass, but yeah, you can read up about that. How stunning is this interior? Now this is another site. I was frothing, I was so happy. I got to see the Whirling Dervishes, not doing the prayer or the dance, but it was outside the Mevlana Museum and there was a cultural show outside. It was such a splendid day. It was like, not really, no plans really, except for the Mevlana Museum in Konya. So yeah, we stayed at Baikara Hotel, really just a stopover, and on our way to Pammukale. Pammukale has all the Travertines and hot air balloon rides that you can sort of see over Hierapolis and Pammukale. I also booked a cute little Airbnb right in the center of town. I didn't drive this time, but look at that. The roads are really, surprisingly, really smooth, really easy to drive around Turkey. The only thing really is driving on, the left side of the car. But other than that, it's really easy and everyone can do it. We stopped by at Senekeret, where we stopped by for probably not the best dinner. I would rate this one a 1.5, only because I could taste onion. I could taste onion and not much else. It wasn't the best. An amazing pit stop though, which was fun. We stopped, this is a padstall, a honey padstall. We did end up buying honeycomb, but only because we had the best sales lady ever. She was so energetic and happy to tell us about stuff. We tasted some lavender honey. How amazing is this? She was so full of life, and we called it honey. Do you want honey? And that is, I think we're getting into Pammukale. We stayed basically right, we could see the Travertines. It was 100 meter walk basically to this lake, where we had a little duck lake ride. Very romantic, of course. Very tranquil, peaceful area. Not a lot of tourists at the time. Well, I think there were a lot of tourists. We just sort of missed the tour buses and all of that as we went around the town. But that is the general splendor. Is this a wonder of the world? I'm not too sure, but how gorgeous is this place? And that evening, possibly the worst pizza. Don't even want to talk about it. Not sure what was going on. I think this wine nearly killed me. Also don't want to talk about it. The worst meal by far. And here we are to the massive highlight. This is a hot air balloon ride. You can see Hierapolis, which is an ancient town that was flattened in a minute by an earthquake, and then no city. How peaceful. How glorious. It's absolutely breathtaking. So I put my fear of heights and flying aside and thought, wow, this is something that really needs to be done. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When do you ever get to see this from 1,000 meters above the ground? I'm currently sitting in Istanbul, if you can hear some sounds in the background, but how beautiful is this? Our pilot, to be fair, was also really skilled. We landed right on the Travertine and had a little bit of non-alcoholic champers. And had my first minimum straight after the hot air balloon ride, and I took over the driving seat and I drove us to our next stop. And you'll catch that on the next episode of Dies with Donna. Okay, bye for now.